Okay, so I think what we should do to begin this brand new series is that we gotta like have a fresh start because first impressions matter, right?
Yeah.
So what I think we gotta do is we gotta let people know like who we are as people and just be our real true selves. And try not to like involve any drama, okay?
Don't involve anything at first, or
Yeah, okay. Why not?
because you cut out at the
Anyway,
end.
3, 2, 1. Okay, so I'm just gonna talk about how much of a pedophile Dream is.
What the fuck?
Yeah, that's the first impression right there.
Nah, we do.
Okay, so is this are we calling this the Silly Billies?
Oh my god. Yeah, the Silly
The
Billies.
Silly Billies. Welcome to the Silly Billies.
Welcome to the Silly Billies podcast. We're Silly Billies.
Yeah. This is not gonna be like any other
Hell yeah.
podcast you've ever seen in your life, and for good reason. It gets very repetitive, and we don't know what we're doing. We
It's
haven't really
supposed to look
planned anything out.
autistic.
Yeah.
Hell yeah. Hell yeah.
Let's introduce ourselves. You first.
Uh, Hi, I'm Toast. I like to draw, and sometimes I draw weird shit. For example, this.
That's Deltarune, I think.
It is Deltarune.
It is Deltarune.
I've been on a
Great.
Deltarune kick because of your series.
Woo, that's cool. Anyway, speaking of which, hi, I'm Majora. Um, I used to be very passionate about YouTube videos. Now I kind of don't give a shit. And just at the right time when I stopped giving a shit about my YouTube videos, my channel just blew up for no goddamn reason. So now I gotta start making videos again because I'm now motivated and I like reading comments people make on my videos, which rarely happens now. So, uh, now that I'm back to not giving a shit anymore because my recent videos have gone to 9 of 10 and 10 of 10 in the YouTube ranking system because the algorithm sucks. Here we are making a podcast because I don't care.
We're Silly Billies.
For Silly Billies. That's right.
We're just being silly.
We're just getting really silly with it, which is
We're just
why I
literally-
wanted to start with talking about how much of a pedophile Dream is. Yeah.
Oh no.
Yeah, we're
Alright.
gonna start drama. We're gonna start killing people. We're gonna start
We're
punching people in the
starting
face.
drama with. Did you see what he and fucking Tommy Emmett or Innit? I can't speak for some fucking reason. Like Tommy Innit was talking about how both of his grandfathers or grandparents died during the week, and it still wasn't the worst thing he saw on his timeline because Dream texted him or some shit.
I did not hear about this. This is the first time I'm kind of hearing about it. So what a start!
Yeah.
What a start! We're talking about dead grandparents.
Yeah. Wait, let me see if I can find the tweet actually. Hold on. Oh boy, I love opening Twitter and watching people argue. It's my favorite.
I'm just still shocked
It's my
that they're.
favorite.
I'm just shocked that they're like popular YouTubers still using that site.
Yeah, there it is. I spent yesterday holding my grandfather's hand as he exhaled his last breath this week, and this tweet is still the worst moment of my week. Oh, it was him responding to Dream's April Fool's tweet.
What was it?
God, you know, I came very close to being a Dream stan.
Yeah, you almost fell off there for a moment.
I need to confess that right now because I came so close, and then his videos slowly started getting a little too annoying with the editing, and I have a specific editing style I prefer, so I just stopped watching, and then everything went to shit. Like your style of editing is what I like in YouTubers. Like I'm not just gassing you up for no reason. I genuinely
have a
like the way
feeling
you
like
edit your videos.
what are you doing, huh? What's your
No,
plan?
no. My
Okay.
plan is to become best friends with you.
We are best friends. That's why we're doing this
We'll be
series.
even better best friends.
Fair.
I gotta stop wheezing. Fair. We gotta be even better best friends. You're fucking stuck with me, bitch.
I think to close off the Dream thing is there is a very missed opportunity for music parodies, and the fact that nobody has made a parody of Kendrick Lamar's "Not Like Us," but instead of being about Drake, it being about Dream is a very missed opportunity. That's all I'm gonna really say.
Say dream. I hear you like I'm young.
I
Better
was
ever not notice the black one.
When I wanted to start this episode with talking about how much of Dream was a pedophile, that line was in my head the entire time.
Yeah. What are your plans for your YouTube channel in the future? Where do you see it in 5 years?
Where do I see it in 5 years? Well, uh,
Where, where do you see your channel?
I have made a serious and continuous lapse in my
God
judgment,
damn
and
it.
I am so sorry that you all got offended that you didn't want to pay
Bro,
$5.
do you guys want to see me tase an animal like Logan Paul? Or was it Logan Paul or Jake Paul? I can't remember. They both suck.
Yeah, they're both the same. So
I kind of want to Google it. Why were they famous in the first place? Because I don't remember what they were from before YouTube.
they were Vine stars, and then after Vine was shutting down in 2017, I
Um,
think they moved to YouTube and started doing a bunch of vlog stuff. They're very popular with children, and because of how easily exploitable children were and how it was still okay at the time to pretty much exploit children as long as it's not on TV. You basically just tell your children to use their parents' credit card to buy T-shirts. That's pretty much what they were doing the
oh,
entire
is that
time.
what? Oh, because I was still young enough, but I think I completely missed that era. Like, but to be fair, I did like have an internet blackout for a couple years, like where I couldn't talk to anybody because it was just that my parents took away my phone and then I just couldn't talk to nobody. And I was very
Uh,
salty. But like I can see why internet safety is such a big thing nowadays considering how many groomers are out there.
True.
Speaking of the first topic,
Yeah.
the first topic of this video.
Certified speedrunners, certified pedophiles.
Yeah. Well, I don't know about certified speedrunner because fucking even speedrun.com was like, yeah, no.
Yeah,
I think they
no,
said no because
sorry.
it was that bad. Yeah, no, we got yeah, no,
Yeah,
you're actually
sorry,
yeah,
no.
no, yeah, no, no. Not today, not today, not tomorrow, and not on a Tuesday, especially not then. I just want to say for the record that is a Markiplier reference because I'm rewatching his Five Nights at Freddy's videos. He's very silly and I like his content.
Oh, what were we
I hate
talking?
how he's aged though. I feel
You don't like how
I
he's
don't know, we're just
aged?
rambling. I'm sad he's older.
Oh,
I'm just
okay.
sad he's older. It's like looking at my dad or my grandparents.
Markiplier is your dad? That's what we gotta title
Yeah,
the episode.
it's like
Markiplier's
looking
my dad?
but like it sort of feels like he raised me because I fucking went through a tough time with my own parents and watching his content actually comforted me. For some reason I could not vibe with Jacksepticeye's content though, and I
Uh,
don't know why.
I liked his
Oh,
horror
go
game
ahead.
Let's Plays a lot. Specifically, like any of like the
Yeah, I
like
like the
short indie game ones he did.
yeah, like I like them, but I just couldn't vibe with it, and I don't know what the issue was because I can watch them and be fine now. I don't know what it was. I think it was just maybe like I think I stopped around the discontinuation of his Five Nights at Freddy's series and I just picked up on Markiplier. Maybe
Yeah.
that's why I'm so picky.
Yeah, this YouTuber isn't gonna play Five Nights at Freddy's. Worst YouTuber ever.
Honestly, that's probably what my line of logic was when I was younger. Okay, I added shading to the Chris Deltarune face.
But that's really cool. All right, we gotta figure out what next to talk about because everyone is leaving the video. Everyone is leaving it. We gotta do something.
Ah, if you don't leave the video, we'll send
We're gonna
a
punch
pipe
you.
bomb directly to your mail.
We're gonna punch you if you leave.
We'll send a pipe bomb directly to your
We're gonna send a
mailbox.
pipe bomb to you and we're gonna punch you.
We should talk about our video making processes.
Video making
How do,
process.
what do you do?
Oh, you're putting me on the spotlight. Oh,
Just like
well, not much is really done with my videos at all. Definitely not. But wow, you're really putting me on the spotlight.
you
Wow.
told me Oh, whatever.
You know, wow, I can't believe you're doing this. But anyway, I don't know. I just like recorded a game. I talk over it and I say stupid things, and then after that, I put it on to Movavi video editor. Like I do funny edit, and then
Yes.
I just export it and I upload it. I guess that's kind of like what I do. I had an upload schedule that I was so proud of. 2 videos a week. Can you believe that? Wouldn't that be crazy if I was just like, if I was faithful to that and consistent with that? That would be so insane.
That would be so good. And I'd get to watch your peak series, but I don't get to do that because
Yeah,
you're busy.
life.
Life
Yeah.
happens.
Anyway, now that
When's
you
Deltarune coming out?
tomorrow, tomorrow.
Tomorrow. Deltarune tomorrow.
They say Deltarune.
Deltarune
They
tomorrow.
say Deltarune tomorrow, but tomorrow never comes. It's always today. Today is never tomorrow, and tomorrow is never today. It's
It's
always
always today.
tomorrow's always going to be tomorrow, and today's always going to be today. And there's nothing you can do about it, which is what makes that song and Annie so depressing.
Ah!
I stole that line from Bo Burnham, but I might get called
Bo
out
Burnham,
in a
my
3 hour
beloved.
video about plagiarism, but who knows?
Bo Burnham's music is so silly. My gay aunt introduced me to him.
Cool.
Having a gay aunt is so funny, actually, because she'll like give me all the good shit to watch,
I found
like
out
old
about
animes, like Evangelion.
I oh that's fucking sick. But anyway,
Yeah,
um I found about Bo Burnham's like comedy shit through um unsupervised internet access, and then I found one of his comedy shows, specifically the one titled What?
we love super unsupervised internet access.
Ooh,
No,
lively.
we don't. Dude, I didn't have Live Leak. I had Reddit 50/50 challenges.
I had neither of those because I was a giant pussy.
Aw, you bitch.
Yeah.
I grew up with Reddit 50/50 challenges. I think my brother grew up with Live Leak, though. I'd have to ask him.
You turned out okay.
That's debatable. That is
Well,
debatable.
you turned out okay after
But
that specifically. Maybe.
that's also debatable.
Ah, just rub some dirt on it.
No, you know what happened when I did like get genuinely traumatized from something? My fucking therapist ghosted me.
Damn.
I was I
That's
was like,
actually
what the fuck,
fucked up.
Candace? She was so sweet. She was so sweet to me. She just ghosted me out of nowhere.
They just like
Bro,
disappear.
why is my eyedropper tool not working? She just fucking ghosted me. She didn't move or anything. I saw her next time I went into the office because I had to switch therapists. And
Uh,
what I found out like years later why she did it is just because I missed one appointment. Let me say this right into the microphone. I missed one appointment by 15 minutes, and she ghosted me because she was the most popular with the patients. So she had full bookings. I could not get back in.
it's like,
She
you
was such a sweetheart though, and that's why I hated when I found out. Like I was actually kind of salty about it, I'm not going to lie. I'm still kind of salty about it actually. Like do I deserve to be salty about that? Be honest.
well, I'm trying to like think from their perspective. Was it out of the therapist's control, or did they choose to like move you?
They moved me to a different one who I then dropped because she was a little homophobic. I'm not gonna lie. I dropped her because she was homophobic. I don't even remember her name. That's how much I didn't give a fuck about her. I remember Candace though because she was such a sweetheart.
If anyone comments a single Candace joke, I will punch you.
I can't think of anything. Can't speak either. Bro, I'm about to bust. This painting brush is so good.
I'm gonna ignore that you said that.
I'm gonna keep saying it.
No, gotta find a new thing to talk about, or else they're gonna leave. We're
um,
gonna be a ghost town, I tell you.
50,000 people used to live here. Now it's a ghost town.
I hear that
I can't
so
remember what game
much.
that's from. Fuck.
Is that from a game?
It's What the fuck is that from? Hold on. Call of Duty 4 Modern Warfare. Oh, I love the Google AI overview because it just casually doxed me. Thank goodness I'm not recording.
What the fuck?
Bro, I'm still salty they fucking removed like all the major other religious holidays. Like Holocaust Remembrance Day, they removed that off the Google Calendar, so that
fuck?
shows you where they lie politically.
Ugh.
Yeah, that's what I fucking said when I read that shit.
What day is it
It's like really
specifically?
yucky of them. I can't remember.
Well,
I
shit.
just remember reading the article about it. And like I could probably ask one of my cousins because I have Jewish cousins. Bro, this coffee has 2 shots of espresso in it. I'm gonna die from heart palpitations.
From Hurt Palpatine.
I'll kill you right now. Live on camera. Majora fucking dies.
Well, joke's on you. This is all pre-recorded.
No, like a fake live stream where we just fucking take you out back and then reveal like it was actually a prank.
It's just a prank.
Like,
Bro.
just kidding, guys. Just kidding.
The
Majora's right
camera.
here. Look at the camera. Oh, fuck. You know what that reminds me of? You know what that reminds me of? I can't remember if it was one of the Paul brothers, but someone did like a prank, like live in front of children, mind you, where they just like fucking got shot in the back of the head with like real fake
What?
blood. I mean,
What the
but
fuck?
I can't fucking remember what.
You
I
know
think
what?
I'm pretty sure it was one of the Paul brothers.
I would not be surprised, but you want to know a prank that I used to remember seeing on YouTube? People thought it would be really funny to dress as clowns, stuff like a bunch of fake clothes to
Yeah,
make
I
it look like a
remember that.
body, and then have a giant hammer because the main shirt was usually a hoodie to like hide that there was actually nobody there. It's just like it was just a bunch of stuffed clothes to make it look like a body. And if someone passed by, there was someone dressed in a clown that had like a giant hammer. There was like a watermelon, or it was like a balloon filled with like red liquid or something. They would just smash it down to get the reaction out of the random stranger, and then chase them. And the only thing I can
Yeah.
really think of is that has to be staged. There is no way you could get away with doing that shit in real life.
You'd be surprised with the shit that fucking goes down.
Yeah, but still.
Bro, my fucking brush keeps switching to the building brush, so sometimes I'll randomly have a fucking building just appear on the canvas. Hold on. Here it is.
You have a building brush?
Building. This is a default brush that comes with Clip Studio. It's good for backgrounds, but I don't like drawing backgrounds. Look, there's a book one
You
for
know
where you
what?
have like
You know
books on a
what? To
bookshelf.
piss off all the Five Nights at Freddy's fans, this is the bite of 87. This was my bite of 87.
What's your bite of 87?
My bite of 87 was when I woke up this morning. Someone told me to turn on the TV, that they hit the Pentagon.
God damn it. Oh god,
Turn on the TV, it doesn't matter
have you
what
heard
channel.
that? You know, that reminds me, I saw this fucking Reddit story a while back where people were saying they were watching like Sesame Street and then just suddenly saw the fucking towers getting hit, like as a child.
On the same channel?
Yeah, it was any channel, like you said.
Oh my
Like
fuck! I
it's not
thought
just
that
a
was an
meme, it was any channel.
exaggeration that people would talk about. Turn on the TV. It doesn't matter what channel they hit the
No,
Pentagon.
I'm drawing the knife now. This will get you to monetize.
Yeah, let's
Oh
show that.
no.
Oh no, it's a weapon. We can't
It's
show
a
that.
weapon.
We
They
can't
have a
let
weapon.
human beings know that weapons exist. That's illegal. Oh no,
That's
it's
illegal.
there.
There's the knife.
We can't let people on social media know that the word kill or die is our real words. We have to like start censoring people, so they have to start using words like unalive.
Unalive and self delete. I was around before all those TikTok words came out.
Self
I hate
delete.
saying it's TikTok words, but it feels like it is. Yeah, self
Yeah.
delete. That was around for a while.
I've never heard of self delete before. When I'm like hearing about stuff like self delete was a thing, it was like a phrase that people used way before TikTok was around, I'm starting to like realize that brain rot's always kind of been a thing ever since the internet was a thing.
Yeah.
This isn't just this new
Yeah.
thing. It's just like it's an actual thing that people use, and people using real life lingo or people associating real life things with internet lingo.
Yeah. That's like the when they found those ancient Roman bathhouses that were discovered with graffiti all over them, and people were like, "Oh, it had to have been other more recent explorers defacing them," but they fucking carbon dated them and they were made by the people that were there. They were just like dicks drawn everywhere, like carved into the fucking stone because humans have always drawn dicks.
Humans have always been known, if there is a way to graffiti or vandalize to make something look like a penis, humanity is going to find a way to do it.
Yes.
And now we are dealing with the amazing group of people known as Penis Man.
Are you penis man? What the fuck?
I can neither confirm or deny. I will just say though that it was the Penis Man that the police caught wasn't even the original guy who did the graffiti. I'm pretty sure.
Oh god, you're not fucking with me. You're not
This is a
fucking with
real
me. I thought
thing.
you just
You
made that
didn't know
up.
about this?
No.
It's a group of people that go around and just go on buildings and graffiti the words penis man, just the words penis man. And the guy who was caught
I
told the police
I
that there were more penis men and they couldn't catch them all. And it's
You can't
beautiful.
catch all of us. Oh god, that's like the Area 51 thing. Do you remember when that was a thing?
Oh, when people were gonna raid it and then they bitched out last second.
Yes. They kept saying that people were getting arrested for trying to get in there, but when they actually like did try, the guys at the gates were just like, "Can you guys just fuck off?" Because it was just a bunch of Redditors, I think, and then maybe a couple teenagers.
It would have been really interesting to see a lot of
But like
people
it
get
was
together to like actually try to get through Area 51, but no,
yeah,
it's just very clinically online
it's
people being
stupid.
very clinically online.
Anyway, I think they should do that again because it'd be funny.
If that ever happens again, it has to be a large number of people, but they can't spill the beans.
That kind of reminds me of how 4chan got fucking hacked recently,
Oh yeah, I heard about
and
that.
it's completely down now.
Yeah, good.
Did you fucking hear what the last post was?
What was the last post? I wouldn't be surprised what it would be.
Fucking Steve Jack Black, and the text says chicken jockey.
Oh, well, I was a
And
little shocked,
honestly, I
but
think that was the best way for
that
it
was
to go out.
fucking chicken jockey. There is there. I feel like there's gonna be no escape from that. I thought it was gonna be dead as soon as Jimmy Fallon said fucking chicken jockey on live television, but no, it's still going.
God damn it.
It's still going no matter how much I want
Yeah,
that stupid meme of chicken jockey to go away. It's still going to keep going. I feel like that's good.
you're
That's
in
gonna be a
hell.
meme that
This
wants to
is
die but it can't.
Oh, kind of like Uganda Knuckles. Well,
It's
I think
died
Uganda Knuckles died pretty fast,
pretty fast, yeah. But chicken jockey is gonna be. I'm scared. That's all I'm gonna say.
and you have every right to be.
Yeah. I shouldn't be surprised that Chicken Jockey started like this horrible thing that had people like trashing movie theaters, which is something that nobody should ever do. Do not fucking do that. But like, it's happened before with McDonald's when
People were
fucking
doing
Rick
that
and
during the
Morty.
fucking. Oh god, I forgot about that.
Yeah, the Rick and Morty like Szechuan sauce fiasco at
The
McDonald's. Like,
Szechuan sauce.
people were like harassing workers. I'm pretty sure.
No, it was so fucking bad when the Minecraft movie came out. I was getting my ass kicked by fucking. Like, I was getting yelled at for shit the drive through did. I was. For context, I'm a front person only. I only do the lobby and the fucking cashier if we need it because we have the kiosks. People prefer the kiosks, but I people were coming in from the drive-through and fucking cussing me out for, and I've only been there for like 5 days, or I guess 2 weeks now. It feels like 5 days still, but holy shit, they were fucking awful, and I'm reminded of how much people suck every time I go into there. I look at those golden arches and I feel a sense of dread.
Those aren't the golden arches to McDonald's. Those are the fucking gates to Hades.
God damn it. I can't look at those golden arches anymore. It's a false prophet. I gotta find something to talk about so I don't click
Oh no, they're
off.
gonna leave. They're fleeing. They're going to somewhere else.
Um,
they're gonna
I can't think.
fucking they're gonna start watching Mr. Beast. We can't let that happen.
They're gonna watch Andrew Tate.
Oh no, that's even worse.
Like, hey, you could be listening to Andrew Tate when you could be listening to our podcast.
Yeah, don't get
You want
fucking
to be a Sigma
radicalized.
male?
Hey, if you're gonna get radicalized by us.
Let's talk about Deltarune's lore. I don't know.
Deltarune's lore. Okay. Um, Pluey is Gaster.
Think who's Gaster?
Pluey is Gaster. That's all I'm gonna say. I'm calling it.
Okay, you know what I'm calling? Sans Undertale had sex with your mom.
That is canon. That actually happened. You know what I think about a lot?
Sans Undertale.
Yeah. But speaking of Sans,
What?
what if Toby Fox gave the rights for a live action Undertale movie and they got Jack Black to play Sans? How would you feel about that?
I don't think I want to see that.
I need to. I need it. Ever
I
since
think
it popped into my head, like just the most
I
generic, like Hollywood video game adaptation movie you could ever think of for Undertale the movie.
like the original Super Mario Bros.
Yeah.
I don't know any of the lore implications as for the ages of the Undertale characters, but like, is it implied that they're at least a couple hundreds of years old? Like, as for the ages of the Undertale characters, for example, like
Oh yeah, you
Toriel.
talked about this in your video. I remember now. Um,
Yeah, we're talking about it again because that feels like that makes the most sense. But the thing is, like, it could very well also make sense that it was maybe happening over 100 years in general.
I mean, it said
Um,
long ago
because
there was a war that broke between humans and
yeah,
monsters. So,
do you think the humans like saw the monsters come out with Frisk and were like, what the fuck?
uh,
Because like if
no,
this was
Frisk
like
was
the
supposed
middle
to
of
be
the Appalachians,
Frisk was supposed to be the ambassador, so
go
all the
ahead.
humans saw all of them together and were like, "Damn, I didn't know you were chill like that." It was either that or whatever the hell was going on in Camilla Cuevas's Undertale series.
Oh God, didn't she get into some controversy recently? I actually can't remember, but I remember hearing that name.
Oh, is this it
Hold
starts
on.
with it started with me talking about drama and then we go back to talking about YouTube drama, of
We're
course.
going back on draw. Let me see. I'm hearing defending a predator, and then I'm hearing the fuck sexual abuse. What the fuck? Okay, you know what? That's a can of worms to open for another day. I'm gonna keep painting. I didn't grow up with the Glitch Tale series, but everybody else seems to have.
I did, and it was okay, I guess, remembering back. I'm not sure how it would be if I like rewatched it. I don't plan on doing that, but like I remember it being okay. It definitely felt like characters were
I
getting killed off
remember.
for the sake of getting killed off because like, oh, wouldn't it be so emotional if these beloved characters got killed off? Let's kill off Sans first, and we'll get so many people crying,
Fucking
and
kill
then
him.
and then Gaster's and then we have like Sans connected to Gaster, so he's like so Gaster's like half dead, I guess. And then we kill off Alphys because because this was at the time where the Undertale community hated Alphys for some reason.
Oh my god, I forgot about that. Like, why would you hate the lesbian? I love the lesbian. Actually, I think she's bisexual and Undyne's the lesbian. I can't remember.
I don't know. I think I remember like people were just so annoyed by Alphys because she was like
What
texting
did she
throughout one point of the game
do?
and she did nothing wrong. She was like,
She was just chilling. Like in the genocide run, that's one thing, because that's just the genocide run. But like, how many people are you gonna see playing the genocide run and get to see that part of Alphas with the amalgamations? Actually, don't you see the amalgamations in the pacifist run? I
yeah,
don't
the true
know because I
pacifist
haven't
run.
played the game.
Oh shit, I spoiled it.
Okay.
Oh no.
I don't know. The it's fine. 'Cause, as even though I mentioned earlier, didn't watch Jacksepticeye for hot minute. I did watch Undertale playthrough because I think Markiplier didn't finish his
He kind of
because
finished
of the way
his.
people were telling him to play.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure
I'm
Jacksepticeye
pretty.
talked about not wanting to continue Deltarune because people were the same way with his Deltarune Let's Play.
What?
Yeah, he was not voicing the characters how they wanted him to, and he was not getting the
Oh
secret
my god,
bosses.
how picky.
It is.
How picky can people be? Are you giving the
It's like
secret bosses so
the
people
community
can bully
addressed this
you?
problem that people have had for a long time with, not wanting to have people let people enjoy a blind playthrough of the games. They were like, you have to do this specific thing, then you have to do this specific thing, and you have to do this specific thing, and you can't do anything else.
Yeah.
And also, you
Oh
can't
god, I
voice the
just realized I've been doing
skeleton
that with
like
my
it's
brother.
Patrick Star, even though that's his original soundbite sample.
Yeah. Honestly, I'm not gonna lie, when I kind of imagine him sounding like Moist Critical, like a mix between that and Patrick Star. Like, that's a reasonable voice for him to have.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm working on the hair again as a mental health break from the clothes because the clothes are pissing me off. Now I gotta find my silly brush.
We are
I
an
gotta find
hour
the
in.
silly brush for tech.
We are an hour into the recording. That's probably going to be edited down to like
God.
20 or 30 minutes. We have to think of something. We have to think of something. They're going to
Oh,
leave. They're going to leave.
um,
What do we
well, let
do?
me scroll through Twitter. um, uh, I mean, I think it was implied that Bernie Sanders wants to run again, and people said fuck no because he'll be like 87 in 2028. Can we just not have an old person running the country, please? I want somebody not over 50 at the very least. I think I just hit my mic. You might have to cut that out. Random, funny, loud noise. What if I just start doing ASMR in the middle of the recording?
No, don't do that. We are trying to pump up the listeners or the viewers or whatever, however you are experiencing this podcast. You were supposed to be pumped up. You were supposed to be watching your every single move. You're not supposed to relax or sleep.
Get violent.
Yeah.
Uh,
The time for peace has ended. Now is the time for violence.
kill somebody.
Yeah.
You're gonna find out why they call me the knuckle sandwich. I'm genuinely about to tweak out. This fucking texture brush is gonna kick my ass. We can't just keep talking about my fucking painting. God damn it. What's something we could talk about? Oh, do you have any games planned for any playthroughs yet, or is it just
Games
Deltarune and
planned.
Minecraft you have planned
So,
right now?
I don't think I've ever talked about this. I might have talked about this with you. Let's look. I have to find it.
I got goldfish memories again.
That's that's understandable. I have an app that's called Spin the Wheel. And right now I got about 84.
Oh my
I just
god.
spin a wheel and it randomly picks one, and that's why I put in the poll. But now at this point, I'm thinking of not doing the poll anymore.
Too many?
That and well, I don't want to do the poll anymore, mainly because I kind of just want to play the games I want to play. Because it definitely feels like a lot like I
Honestly.
like having people given a choice, but like a selected limited choice. But when I do that and I do that video,
Mhm.
not many people are watching that. So it's like, I'll just do whatever I
I'm
want.
watching them. Even if nobody else is, I'll probably watch this when it comes out too.
Let's see, what do I even have
When
on
you're done
Steam right? What
editing.
do I have on my Steam library right now? I have, besides Deltarune, I have Ultra Kill, Undertale, and Yume Nikki.
Yume Nikki.
Yeah.
That's a good one. That'd be a
I've
good
never
one.
played Yume Nikki, but I heard it inspired Amori, so I might play that one day.
I have not seen anything on Amori. I have seen shit on Yume Nikki though.
I played Amori
I've not
blind,
seen
and
gameplay though.
I have played Amori blind, and it was I really liked the story. I thought it was pretty good.
Is it as dark as people say it is?
Depends on your definition of dark. There's like a
Like
few
child
fucked up
death.
things. There's like a few fucked up things that happen that like I wasn't expecting to happen, but I kind of was expecting to happen, but I wasn't expecting it in that certain way.
Oh,
But it has a nice story.
interesting.
It's a sad story, but it's a nice story.
Well, that's
That's
good.
all I can really say.
Is it one of those stories with a happy ending though?
Depends on your definition of a happy ending. I'm pretty sure there are multiple endings. I've only gotten
Does it
one
have a
ending.
happy
There's
ending?
there's two main different routes. I only went through like the best ending route because I didn't want to do the other ending route because I felt I would feel so bad about myself doing that. But hey, who knows? Maybe in a series I might do end up going through with that one.
Swag.
And it's gonna be purely blind.
Maybe it is series. Blind playthrough, my beloved.
Yeah.
I love blind playthroughs. They're so silly. But I also hate doing blind playthroughs, like when I get frustrated with a puzzle. Speaking of, I didn't realize until after I uploaded my video and rewatched it, because I like rewatching just to make sure there's nothing I forgot. I did the entire Nabstablook flight off camera,
Oh no.
and I feel so bad because he was so cute. And I got to see Dapper Blue. He was just a little guy.
But hey, that fight was for you to
And I
experience only.
didn't.
It was a special moment. Think of it like
Yeah.
that.
I only fought him because I was trying to get to a save point and I didn't know where the nearest save point was because I kept dying. Like, I didn't realize you said the combat was really bad on PC without a controller until I actually played Undertale, and yeah, that shit was fucking awful.
I don't know how people got through that.
Like, I didn't realize it would be arrow keys. I was expecting WASD.
Even on WASD, it's still awful.
Like, it's so bad. Like, I'm used to the fucking controls for Deltarune on the Switch, which is just fucking like a joystick or whatever.
Right.
Or
I
controller stick, whatever you want to call it.
the only way the first time I ever played Undertale, the first time I actually played Undertale was on the Switch. And it had like the joystick. I
Hmm.
always thought to myself, what if I played this on the PC, the original way to play Undertale? And I eventually got to play Deltarune. I through the free demo, and
Hmm.
I instantly missed playing on the gamepad.
Yeah.
This Xbox One
It's.
controller that I connect through USB is the only way I usually play through Deltarune now.
Oh, what is the date for the new Deltarune chapter? Because I need to play that
Tomorrow.
shit immediately. Tomorrow.
It's always tomorrow. That's what they always
Tomorrow.
say. Deltarune tomorrow. Also Silksong tomorrow.
Silk Song tomorrow.
Ooh.
But
Half-Life 3 tomorrow.
Half-Life 3, Half-Life 3. All right, we'll wrap this up.
All right. Well,
We'll finish it
this
off
is the
with.
pilot to a wonderful series. We'll probably do like once a month, once every 2 weeks. I don't know, but this is
It
gonna
depends on
be
our work schedules.
the best thing you've ever listened to. I promise you all that. I don't know what to
It's
call you
gonna be the
all.
silliest thing you've ever listened to.
I don't know what to call you all. Silly Billies or
Creatures,
what's up, my silly Billies? What's up, my hookers?
creatures.
Whatever. That was out of pocket. I guess all we have to say here is that
Yeah.
Dream's a pedophile.
Yeah.
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 Yeah. You should include this in the video because it'd be funny.
I'll figure something out. Bye.
Bye.
Yeah.